ultimately encouraged by what I saw. And I realized the haters were out howling all over the internet last night. See, I told you so.
Yeah.
I hope this whole thing, Shedeur thing, is done.
Yet, that was a really sweet throw to me. It was right on the button. He goes to the end zone, and he hits him right here.
Yeah.
And my man, Awuzie, who's the former Dallas Cowboy, third-round pick out of Colorado, he got his hand in there, but I thought Larvidan should have held on the football because he got both hands on the football.
Larviding, Larvidale, Larvidi.
Dan, yeah.
If Shedeur would have had a 29-year-old Lieb out there, we'd have won that game.
Okay,
I'm going to come back to the ball and, like, bro, you like this? And just, like, bro, come back. You a receiver in the league.
He's just a rookie kid who didn't get drafted.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm with you, Skip. I was encouraged by the performance, man. Look of it, he wasn't scared.
Nope.
He ain't look like a little scared quarterback out there at all.
Well, now tuned in to the Dark Times Challenge.
This before, and I'll say it again, I do not think Kevin Stefanski wants Shedeur Sanders to succeed in Cleveland.
To have the starting offensive line not hear your cadence at all is very, very, it's very strange, for the Cleveland Browns. I find it very odd.
Something there just doesn't seem right, Rex.
No, 100% it doesn't seem right. And look, here's the thing, and is it the kid, or is it how you have treated this guy? Like, I don't know. Certainly a disconnect. Like when I see like this kid on the bench, this is after the game. Number one, it's not the 7th game of the World Series. You lost a game that nobody cares about.
And Rex Ryan should know better. Anybody who knows anything about anything, it was more than just a game. Not only to Shedeur Sanders, but to the Shedeur Sanders haters and to the Shedeur Sanders fans and any and everybody in between. Being a first-round talent drafted in the 5th round, having gone through what a lot of people feel like is sabotage, he saw that as his opportunity to dig his way out. And like I said in my earlier video, he knows that he was one catch away of the narrative being completely different.
Yet, that was a really sweet throw to me. It was right on the button. He goes to the end zone, and he hits him right here.
Yeah.
And my man, Awuzie, who's the former Dallas Cowboy, third-round pick out of Colorado, he got his hand in there, but I thought Larvidan should have held on the football because he got both hands on the football. And if he holds on, we're having a whole different conversation right now because all of a sudden it's 23-all, and I don't know, maybe it goes to overtime, and maybe Shedeur pulls it out.
Larviding, Larvidale, Larvidi.
Dan, yeah.
If Shedeur would have had a 29-year-old Lieb out there, we'd have won that game.
Okay.
I'm going to come back to the ball and, like, bro, you like this? And just, like, bro, come back. You a receiver in the league.
He's just a rookie kid who didn't get drafted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make that catch. That's a dime to me.
I thought it was.
I thought the play when they came off the edge, he spent out eyes downfield. I'm like, that's encouraging to me.
Yeah.
And we ain't seen that shit from Dylan Gabriel. You know what I'm saying? So, like you said, Skip, he looked like a rookie. I really couldn't tell he ain't never take a rep with none of the ones. Like, I didn't know that shit until after the game when he said it. Like, it ain't like he got in there, even 4th and 16, it ain't like I was like, bro, this shit track. It looked like he had hella pressure on him. You look like a rookie, but it just wasn't garbagely scared to me. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a good point.
And that's what Dylan looked like to me. You just look scared. Like you just look afraid out there to me.
Yeah.
And so absolutely, that was one of my takeaways as well. And if you watched him at Jackson State and you watched him at Colorado, you would know that there's nobody else in those moments that you would rather have the ball. Had he had a receiver back there that was fighting for that ball, that was gonna come back and fight for the ball, especially in the clutch moment, it would have been a completely different narrative. And truth be told, that should have been pass interference. There was 2 calls that they missed. They missed the pass interference call at the end, and then there was also a hands to the helmet call that they missed.
Shedeur Sanders, which probably should have been a roughing the passer, take a blow to the helmet.
That should have been an automatic first down at 15 yards. And so he was fighting several battles out there. And a lot of people's reaction around the sports world is the same reaction that I had and the same reaction that a lot of us had.
Going on. You know what? Listen, you're the QB too. Shouldn't you have reps? Correct me if I'm wrong. Listen, we watched a lot of quarterback play over the years. We've seen people inept. We understand limited skill level and stuff like that. What's rare to see is a quarterback that looked grossly ill prepared to be on the football field. I'm talking about schematically. Really, you complete the first couple of passes, and then after that, you can't find anybody. It made no sense to me. I found it to be very, very suspicious. That's not to big up Shedeur Sanders by any way. All right, he's got a lot to prove, but also what alarmed me is that you're Kevin Stefanski, and you know that Dylan Gabriel is in concussion protocol, and you automatically declare him as the starter next week. Why would you do that? You know, he said he'd be there next week. He's our guy. That's what he said after the game. Why? You don't know if he's going to be available. You don't know. So why would you say that? It just seemed very eerily suspicious to me. I didn't like what I saw.
Yeah. I've said this before and I'll say it again. I do not think Kevin Stefanski wants Shedeur Sanders to succeed in Cleveland. The reason being is, don't tell me what he said, don't tell me what he's saying. I'm going off of actions. All right, let's go off actions. The actions is, if I'm Shedeur or if I'm a Shedeur Sanders fan, I would not want him to take the field, because that's going to consistently be the display we're going to see. It doesn't matter if it's Deshaun Watson. It doesn't matter if it's Shedeur Sanders. It doesn't matter if it's Dylan Gabriel. It doesn't matter if it's Dan Orlovsky. It doesn't matter if it's Cam Newton. You need help in Cleveland when you have a quarterback that's still making $46 million on your roster and he's not healthy. That impacts the talent that's around him. They are not a good team. Right. But this is the thing that really irks me the most, is because he doesn't get any reps. Circa 2015, circa when Cam Newton was the MVP, circa when, hey, my backup for majority of my career was probably the biggest blessing of my career, to have a veteran in Derek Anderson. Ron Rivera still knew, we're one play away, kid, from you not being available. We would have anywhere from 6 to 12 reps in every single practice that allowed Derek to still have an ability to say, hey, if it goes, how it goes. Now, granted, some will say, well, Cam, you played the position any different. Well, what is that to say about Brock Purdy? Well, what is that to say about any other quarterback that's here? You plan for the what ifs in this league. You don't know if you're going to have your quarterback. What about Joe Burrow? So for him to not have any reps, for him to have this to be his first time that he's taking first team reps where individuals don't even know your snap count or your cadence, that is like, yo, bro, what are we doing here? Like,
I'm with Cam. I think it's odd. The only thing is, I don't think Kevin Stefanski's got this ulterior motive of not wanting to see Shedeur have success. He might have gone about this differently and probably should have given him more reps, but it would be odd to me that Kevin Stefanski would have this ulterior motive for Shedeur not to do well.
I'm questioning that now only because he's a coach of the year, Tom Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing on the NFL level. I find it odd that this kind of mistake is being made with Shedeur Sanders. I'm very suspicious about it because Kevin Stefanski is a knowledgeable football mind and an accomplished head coach.
Last word here, Cam. Hurry up. Go ahead.
So I'll ask you this question. When Joe Flacco was there, did Dylan Gabriel get any first team reps? Thank you.
I can't answer.
I don't know.
And so, like I said earlier, a lot of people saw the same thing that we did. It's going to take more than one game for the Cleveland Browns to throw him out there ill-prepared for people to start turning their backs on Shedeur. And hopefully he gets the start next week. Hopefully he'll get the start. Hopefully he'll be able to get the majority, if not all, of the first team reps with Dylan Gabriel being in concussion protocol. Hopefully he'll be able to get the majority of the reps, and he'll get to go up against the Raiders. Good old Tom Brady, good old mentor Tom Brady, who neglected to draft him 8 times. They had 8 opportunities to draft Shedeur Sanders, and they didn't do it. But those are my thoughts on it. Make sure you guys go ahead and try to keep that conversation going on down below as you usually do. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that like button for me. And as usual, peace and chaos.